This is your prophecy update. I'm going to talk to you today about some precursors to the Great Tribulation. Of course, we know that persecution can be administered in many ways, and we're seeing that really all over the globe right now. Some people, it's going as far as to put Christians to death. We've heard about that lately. But there are other people that have been put in concentration camps, prison camps, all kinds of different things around the world. But there are some subtle things that governments are trying to slide in under the radar, so to speak. So let's talk about one of those today. Ontario, Canada, just passed a law allowing the government to seize children from parents who oppose gender transition. Comes from the Christian Post. Canada's Ontario province has passed legislation that allows the government to seize children from families that refuse to accept their children's chosen gender identity or gender expression. The so-called Supporting Children, Youth and Families Act of 2017, or Bill 89, was approved by a vote of 63 to 23, according to the Christian Times. It requires child protection, foster, adoption service providers, and judges to take into account the respect a child's race, ancestry, place of origin, color, ethnic origin, citizenship, family diversity, disability, creed, sex, sexual orientation, now we're talking about children here, gender identity, and gender expression. Minister of Child and Family Services, Michael Cateau, who introduced the bill, stated, "I would consider that a form of abuse when a child identifies one way and a caregiver is saying, no, you need to do this differently. If it's abuse and it's within the definition, a child can be removed from that environment and placed into protection where the abuse stops." So if a child was born a male and says, "I think I'm a female," when they're 6 or 7 years old, then in Canada, they're saying that child services and the parent is actually telling them, "No, you were actually born a boy." Protective services can now go in and seize those children in Canada. Jack Fonseca, senior political strategist for Campaign Life Coalition, disagrees and was quoted as saying, "With the passage of Bill 89, we've entered an era of totalitarian power by the state, such as never witnessed before in Canada's history. Make no mistake, Bill 89 is a grave threat to Christians and all people of faith who have children or who hope to grow their family through adoption." In April, a Christian couple filed a lawsuit against Hamilton's Children's Aid Society. Now get this, for removing 2 foster children from their home because they refused to lie to the girls, the adults did, refused to lie to the girls by saying that the Easter Bunny is real. So we have the folks that their name was the Bars family. They stated that we have a no lying policy in our home. And Derek Bars, one of the foster parents, said at the time that pointing out that a child worker insisted that he and his wife, Frances Bars, tell the 2 girls in their care, age 3 and 4, that the Easter Bunny is real. He stated that we explained to the agency that we were not prepared to tell the children a lie. If the children asked, we would not lie to them, but we wouldn't bring it up ourselves. Well, since then, the eligibility of the Bears to house foster children was canceled as a result, and the children were taken away. The CAS worker who insisted that the Bears teach the kids that the Easter Bunny is genuine told them that the Easter Bunny was an important part of Canadian culture. So, folks, during the Great Tribulation, we know that Jews and true Christians will be the main recipients of the prophesied persecution that will happen during the Great Tribulation. Well, it's really laws like Bill 89. They're one, really, among others, there's many of them, that are setting the stage for the fulfillment of those prophecies during that time.